Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Raka. Been a couple days, finally back from my trip, and I saw on my timeline this Charlie Kirk video where a vegan is asking him about certain things, and I figured for people that haven't seen this video, let's go watch it and enjoy ourselves something very entertaining, the mind of a vegan. Not too extreme, but his beliefs are just a little bit way out there. Not like vegan teacher levels, but I mean, they eventually could turn to that. Anyway, the description will hold the link to this video, so let's just jump right into it. Let's go.
Hello, Charlie.
Hello.
My name's Adam. So I want to ask you, what do you think about veganism? Vegetarianism.
I am not a fan of veganism, but you have a right to be vegan, obviously.
So let me.
Yeah, I'm not against veganism either. One of my best friends back in Texas is a vegan, but being from Texas, I love meat. Anything involving cooking on a grill, even helping, serving people that I know, neighbors, friends, stuff like that. I just love cooking on the, as a Texaner, I always had a grill. Charcoal, not propane. Anyway, let's go.
Clarify.
Yeah.
You on abortion. You support pretty much banning abortion in most situations.
Yes, but humans are not rabbits.
That's true.
Yes. So
And
how,
humans are not deer, and humans are not cows.
Okay. So I want to ask you: do you think it's a little bit hypocritical that you oppose abortion, but you also oppose veganism? Most animals, most adult like cows, pigs, chicken.
I mean, he just said that he's not a fan of veganism. He's not against it. He even said that you have your own choice. The way he's making it, the way he made this guy make it sound like he wants to put a ban against veganism, and that's not what he said. It's just he's just not a fan of it. But he's trying to compare veganism to abortion.
They're more intelligent than fetuses and little children, small infants.
I can't believe I have to answer this.
He's comparing a child to a animal.
Can I answer?
Yeah, so how come you're saying that
Can I
children...
answer?
Okay, yes, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, if you leave a cow for 5 years, will the cow ever be able to talk?
Nope.
No?
If you leave a fetus for 5 years, will the fetus be able to talk?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay,
Sure,
so
maybe.
then which one has reason and a soul and can make sense of the natural world, aka an elevated being worthy of protection?
But that's
a cow
not-
or a human being?
That's not a good...
I mean, to be fair, I know children under the age of 7 could be little demon monsters unless they're raised properly, but that's just a personal experience of babysitting.
argument. That's like saying mute humans that are born, that are without the ability to speak can't have rights.
It's not just about speaking, it's about reason, it's about having a soul, it's about being not an animal. What is a human being to you?
A human being is someone who grows, who has personality, and someone who can speak. And if you mean like biologically, like someone of
No, just give me a definition of, you have a dog and a human being. How do you know which is which?
a human being can walk and talk and
Well,
yeah,
a dog can walk.
yeah, but I can't walk and talk. Sure.
Here's the difference. A human being can tell you the difference between right and wrong. An animal can only tell you the difference between pleasure and pain.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
animals still suffer like human
Of course,
fetuses do.
but again, the moral worth of a human being.
Everything suffers in this world. It depends on what it is. If it's a humane suffering or bad suffering, but still everything suffers. A child's going to tell you that they're hurting or how they're hurting and please make it stop, where a dog is going to be like, look at you funny. It's going to cry, but it's not going to tell you stop or anything.
Is objectively different because we are able to make moral contentions, not just contentions based on how we feel. Animals can only feel, they cannot reason.
Yeah, but that's
And therefore we should be treated different morally. Now, from a typical Western religious view,
Yeah, it's not like
we
Mr.
have
Ed
souls as human
Divorce.
beings and animals do not. And as a soul, I mean not just in the religious sense,
And it's not
but I
like
also
Dr.
mean that
Dolittle talking
there is
to
a
animals.
part of you that is not just your 5 senses, right?
okay. Sure. Well,
So for example, if you think you're only your 5 senses,
Oh, you guys got to listen to this. His 5 senses, what he thinks they are.
which one of your 5 senses is telling you that?
I don't know what you mean by 5 senses. You mean my brain?
Well, your 5 senses: sight,
Sight?
smell, taste, feel, hear. 5 senses. So an animal only has 5 senses. It
Yeah,
does
sure.
not have an ability to withdraw itself from its 5th sense, right?
Yeah, but how do you believe that it's okay to kill an animal when it's not okay to kill a child? You defend a child more. Some children die. Some children never make it out of the womb.
Well, because human beings are human. A is A, and human beings are worthy of protection, and animals are not humans, and they're not the moral equivalency, correct?
No, but I don't believe that. I'm not trying to argue that a human is worth more than an animal. I'm saying that even if a human is worth more than an animal, you should give animals respect.
I do give animals respect. We should treat them humanely. If you are to eat them, you should kill them in a way that does not have unjust suffering.
What about milk? But animals are all the time. Cows are to produce milk. Yeah, to produce milk, a cow has to be impregnated, and it's not like these farmers.
I am scratching my head after hearing something like that. I mean, this is animals. Certain ones, they're born for that. They're made for that. All right. It's not like, yeah, certain animals they're forced into it. That's one thing, but most humane farmers are not gonna force it like that. They're not. They're gonna wait till the animals are alright, because you know what? They can sell the calves and stuff like that. Continue the process so that easier, okay? They're not gonna take a 1-year-old cow and then force it. Oh my god. The logic, the logic in this guy is it's like he's missing a couple gears. He's just missing 1 or 2 gears to complete the set.
Are waiting for the animal to get pregnant naturally. They have to be forcibly inseminated, which is a form of.
I actually think it's a great thing that we have dairy.
Okay, but I don't think that that drinking milk in and of itself is bad. But saying that animals can be is okay. That's beyond me.
You think that cows are being? I gotta be honest.
Yes.
I've been doing this for 12 years. I've never heard that before.
Yes, but they are because they're not referred to as being. They're said to be forcibly inseminated. How come that's okay, but keeping a small child is not?
I would not.
Did everybody who watches this video, please tell me you heard what he just said just now. He's saying that the cruelest act in the world to a person is the same exact thing as the cruelest act to an animal, where the animals don't really have any rights because of that. But you know what? How can he just say that one is wrong and the other one should not also be wrong? It should be the same thing. He's comparing a child and an animal again, but he's comparing it in the most vilest of ways. Can you believe that? Honestly, can you? It's like that vegan. Oh God, you know what? Hold on. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bull.
I don't support anyone.
I don't support human beings. I wouldn't call extracting milk from a cow the same as what happens if a woman is by some savage.
I'm not talking about extracting milk. I'm talking about when you inseminate a cow to get it pregnant so it can produce milk.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, not that worried about that.
Why not? Do you not think their suffering is worth anything?
I think their suffering's fine. Again, they're not human beings, and whatever allows the human being to flourish is what we should be concerned about. And I think it's a good thing that human beings are able to have meat, beef, and dairy, and so.
Okay, but
I appreciate your exactly. Yeah, how many the cows build the railroads? Like, I mean.
No, but you still have to treat them with respect. Kids don't build railroads, do they?
Yeah, but they
actually do.
They grow.
I like this audience. The audience is based. I love it.
Yeah, but they don't.
Yes, cows hit a plateau. I can't believe I have to explain this. Cows eventually plateau in their ability to reason.
I'm not talking about a plateau in ability. I'm talking about suffering at that moment.
Right.
Is it okay if you know a kid is never going to grow to adulthood, like if you had like a crystal ball or something, is that okay to kill them and rape them then?
Of course not, because it's still a human being with a soul and a cow is not. But I just want to make sure we are consistent, just so we're consistent. Do you believe that we should limit the unjust suffering of insects?
Well, I don't believe that. I don't believe in intentionally killing insects either.
So you don't believe that we should spray for mosquitoes even if they're carrying diseases that kill
if they're threatening me, then it's self-defense.
Okay.
Oh, so if it's threatening him, then it's completely fine. It's completely normal. All life, sir, all life. If you're protecting one, you can't be a hypocrite and not protect the other. Either you are on board for everything, or you're not on board, and your statement just becomes partially invalid.
But a cow didn't do anything. A cow is innocent.
But what if the cow is feeding me a human being?
But you can get nutrients. The World Health Organization has already said that a vegan diet is completely healthy for all ages.
We need to get testosterone rates up now.
Yeah, like Health organizations haven't lied before. Big pharmaceuticals haven't lied before. Big pharmaceuticals don't charge a shit ton of money for an EpiPen to save somebody's life. Nah. We just trust what they say.
Not down, and you do that by eating meat and not eating soybeans.
No, but you can get all of your protein. You can get nutrients all from a plant-based diet.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
It's like the vegan teacher, she was taking care of her dog by feeding it non-meat. And we know an animal needs forms of meat. They're not like cows. They need something.
And look it up.
Let me just say one final thing. Do you consider yourself a liberal or?
I can. Well, it depends on the issue, but like say abortion, like I'd say I'm moderate.
Okay, so
because I
you believe in
pro-life.
human choice.
Yeah. Well, generally, like I don't believe in my body, my choice. Generally speaking,
Okay.
but it depends.
Okay, can I
Depends on each individual
Can I have the right to eat a steak?
You have the right to eat a steak. No, because that involves the suffering of an animal, of an innocent.
Again, a vegan, unless you agree with them, they'll be against you if you don't agree with them. You could say whatever you want. You could be the most vilest person in the world. But if they agree with you, then you can say the vilest things in the world. But the moment you are against them, you are Hitler 5.0. But because he's not allowed to eat steak, when he says that this person here is allowed to be a vegan, it's just, no,
life.
And the American left wonders why they're losing young men. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
No, but okay.
Thank you.
It's one more time, Charlie Kirk just gives it to this person here. Well, anyway, thank you very much, people, for watching this. I appreciate every single one of you. Leave a like, leave a comment below if there was any certain parts in this video here that made you like want to scratch your head, or if you have an experience with a vegan, or if you are vegan, how do you go around with other people where they try to force you? Have you ever had an experience where people try to force you to not be vegan? Have you ever had an experience where vegans tried to force you not to eat meat and just go soybean and all that other stuff? I think of myself like a T-Rex. I eat meat, okay? Occasionally I do enjoy myself some mushrooms and some sauce and cheese and stuff like that, but meat all the way. Except spicy meat. I'll explain that another time. But anyway, thank you all very much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Again, give a sub for the channel. It doesn't cost a thing. I'm trying to reach 100 subs before the end of this month, and from looks of it, I might actually hit that goal. Expect another video very, very soon, like within a day or two at the most, or maybe later on tonight, if things are a little bit spicy. Anyway, thank you all for very much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you watching the video. You all take care, and I will see you in the next one. Later for now.